Hello and welcome, I am Thilo. In this video we want to show you our basic training equipment and basic training stuff. Maybe it is helpful to get good techniques and what you need for having a good and successful training on mounted martial arts. Number one, what we use very often is our so-called dummy. We call that dummy. It's a kind of quintain made by tires from a car and a steel pipe or tube from a construction yard and concrete down here. So we have two tires, completely wheels filled with concrete, and then we have three tires. They can move, and with that you can training many different things. The height of the top tire is more or less the height of your head if you're sitting on a horse. The second one is the height of a infantryman and or the lower legs. And this is just down there for doing things very low if you want to try to fight infantrymen. So we can use this dummy as a hitting target. We can learn how to hit and don't hit your horse and go back to a protection. And on both sides, from every guard or every hood you can do on both sides, right or left, so that you get to know how it is if something resists your sword. And of course you can trust with the sword or either with the lance and keep on going to parry. Or if you manage to go into the gap between the tire and the pipe, then you have to learn how to draw out your sword. It depends how the tire is placed. You can train different things. Now I would train to get a hard impact to me, because the tire won't twist. Then pull out. And if you have to pull out, you better lean forward. Or if you hit the gap, this one, you either have to try to pull it out. If you turn the tire flat, then you can training just hitting and get bulls what could fake the parry of your opponent. If you have seen the last videos, sometimes you find these with the dummy and the second lance, that you can train the lance techniques like this or this slowly without having to fear to hurt your partners. So that's a very good thing with the dummy as well. I think this tire dummy is a very effective training tool. The next thing what we want to show you is how to work with what we call Kelle. However you want to call that, I don't care. We both try to gallop our horses, and she's just holding it beside, and I try to hit with a thrust the Kelle. So you can see it's not that easy, but you have a realistic speed. Then you can learn how to when to thrust with the sword and to aim with the point of the lance in a realistic speed situation. It's different from the dummy, where you have just the speed of your horse, and there with the Kelle you have the speed of 2 horses, and the original one. The last thing what we developed is this short stick. You find that on pictures from Huta and from Paulo Sector Meyer, and what I think a training situation, because the guy with the stick has no armor, and it's just for training one-handed weapons. What you can do without a weapon, left hand and right hand as well, and we can show you how it works with the lance, and therefrom you can develop your own stuff. It's quite good because you don't have the long blade what hinders you working on your horse and bring the enemies or your partner's horse in danger, so you can work with this short and effective stick as well, and we try to show that. And now we try to do this technique on the left side. We can find that in the treatises as well. Just parrying aside, and that's it. So let's see. Shall be able to do that with both hands. So I change the reins and the stick, and then we'll see. This is a technique what is shown in the descriptions from Huta and Meyer, to twist it below the arm, and you can do that as well with a sword, with a mace, with an axe, whatever you have as a one-handed weapon. So you can train that with a good control. And what we have seen, we have to stay very close together. And if you take a closer look, we all wear knee protection. And that's very important. It's the second important thing right after the mask. So we have knee protection. That's very good, very helpful, so that it can come close to each other. And it's a very important thing that your partner try really to attack you to the face or whatever. So that if your partner is very friendly and try to help you, the techniques won't work. So if I push here and she holds the point away, I can't grab the lance like this. But if she still keeps the point to my face, then for me it's very easy to come to this position as a training partner. Don't be friendly to your partner, it won't help him. Try to attack precisely, and don't be too friendly. The techniques won't work. That's very important. There is a different technique where you just can see, I forgot the author, I will write it below the text, where the defending sword fighter having the lance on his shoulder, and it could be the technique works something like that. From the second guard, in this way. And then this is very good to training with this short stuff. Very good thing. step very, very quick. Thank you for watching my video. If you like that, thumb up or subscribe, and I hope it will be helpful for you to develop your own training, so that you don't make the mistakes what I did or we did. Till the next. Tschüssi.